Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. What's up? What's popping? Duman. So this is another Generations to Legacy review. I'll be highlighting scenes from last night's episode and what happened. So stay tuned and find out what exactly happened on last night's episode. Let's start with the character Nuntle. So in my previous video, I mentioned that her character was going to get kidnapped. So Nuntle was kidnapped on last night's episode. We found out that the unknown man who kidnapped her were Kungani's men that he sent to scare her off from continuing with the story about the inmates in the prison. They drove around the block until they left her in the middle of nowhere, where she walked back home. I guess Kungani's scare tactics worked because when she got back and she saw her mom, she broke down in tears and hugged her tightly. Now, moving from Nuntle, let's focus a little bit more on the character Sphe. She is now volunteering at the public hospital because she wants to make a difference. While she was there, she met a young man who was introduced to us as Lissa's potential love interest. His name is Luyolo, and his character is a doctor that went across the world volunteering for Doctors Without Borders. From what I saw on last night's episode, I think he's going to play Sphe's love interest as well. That's the vibe I got from them both. Let's talk about the character Cosmo. He is now admitted to the public hospital and has been seen by the doctors finally. They also found a bed for him in a room that he shares with Kosi, the same guy who attacked him. Speaking of Kosi, we saw that he had a visitor who was Mavusana, of course. And Cosmo suddenly put two and two together and realized it was Mavusana and Kosi who were behind the attack and stole Kungani's dash. Speaking of Kunkani, Ayande went to Kungani's apartment to find out if he spoke Nontle out of continuing with her project, but when she got there, she got more than she expected because Kunkani told her that he was the one behind Nontle's kidnapping. To be honest, Ayanda was angry with him because Nontle is currently going through a lot right now because she is suffering from PTSD, anxiety. And what Kunkani didn't help the situation whatsoever. On the flip side, Tidi is so glad to have her niece back and is now having second thoughts about helping her due to the danger she has been in since she took on this project. So she told Nontle to stop it before she gets seriously injured. Tidi even mentioned that her dad wouldn't want her to put Nontle's life in danger, so she decided not to help her anymore. Lastly, at the end of last night's episode, Kosi plans to kill Cosmo because he's the only person that can identify him as the guy who has stolen from Kunkani, and that's the last thing that Kosi needs right now, as he just survived Jack's wrath. What would he do? I honestly don't know, but we'll see you on tonight's episode. That's it for today. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. Peace. I'm out. You know what to do. Click on that subscribe button and show your girl some love.